What is up, YouTube? Welcome back to Nerd Media, and today is a very, very special and happy day for Spider-Man fans because last night was Sony's Cinemacon panel, and we got a ton of stuff for Spider-Man 4 and Spider-Man Beyond the Spider-Verse, and I'm going to split them up into two separate videos just because there's a lot to talk about for each one. But in this video, I'm going to be diving into Spider-Man 4 and the new title, and how the new title could possibly lead us to speculate on what the story could be, and just some really, really exciting stuff because after last night, I'm almost certain that this is going to be a grounded film, and you guys know I have been pushing for that for a long time, so I'm very, very excited about this. But with all that being said, don't forget to like and subscribe. Comment down below what you thought of all this Spider-Man news that came out last night, and without further ado, let's dive right into the video. So the last thing that Sony did at their CinemaCon panel last night was they announced Spider-Man 4. They had Destin Daniel Cretton come out, who is the director of the movie. He shared some thoughts. He even said that his son's first word was Spider-Man, and he said some really good things and really promising things that he actually knows the character. So I have absolute 100% faith in him to direct this film. Very excited to see what he has in store. He also said they're working on how they're going to do the web swinging, and they're working on new suits, which I think is a little bit strange because we just got a perfect suit at the end of No Way Home. Hopefully they're just making some slight tweaks to it, like maybe changing the symbol or something, and that's what they mean. But the biggest thing was that Spider-Man 4, we don't have to call it that anymore because the official title is Spider-Man Brand New Day. And I threw the logo up on screen here, guys. It looks beautiful. I love it. When I saw this when I woke up this morning, because I went to sleep right after they did the Beyond the Spider-Verse stuff, I was like, all right, I'll see the Spider-Man 4 stuff when I wake up. When I woke up to this, I was so happy. I couldn't believe that I was actually there in that moment witnessing the title reveal for Spider-Man 4, making it official that it is officially happening, because this is the first real public time that they have talked about this movie. We know it was confirmed back in the fall by Sony on all their social media accounts, but this is the first time it was talked about in public. And guys, I am so excited. Tom Holland was even on the screen talking to everybody because he's filming the Odyssey right now, so he wasn't able to be there, but he was on screen and he said that he knows that we were all left on a big cliffhanger at the end of No Way Home for Peter and his new journey, and this title was supposed to signify a new beginning. And I don't know about you guys, but that really sounds like they're going for a grounded Spider-Man story about him dealing with the aftermath of No Way Home, which is the perfect Spider-Man movie to do right now in my mind. And the fact that that's more than likely what we're getting at this point, because I really feel like this is what's going to happen. It's just so exciting. And that's not the only evidence that we have that Spider-Man Brand New Day is going to be a grounded film for Spidey, because Spider-Man Brand New Day is actually a comic book run that we see in the comics. I haven't read it, but I've seen a lot of people talking about it because it's obviously taking inspiration from that, where in that story Peter has to give up his marriage with MJ and has to give up everybody knowing who he is and trade that all to Mephisto. I don't think Mephisto is going to be in this movie, but it was very clear that they chose this title for a reason. And I think that the fact that in that run MJ forgets who he is, everybody forgets his identity, so he is solely just Spider-Man, and he has like a fresh little soft reboot for his life. I think that is perfect, and just from that alone, it really feels like they're going for that grounded feel to really deal with those struggles that Peter is going through. And in that run, we also see characters like Martin Lee in there, so the possibility that Martin Lee may be the villain for the film is pretty high. And I feel like we're going to see Sadie Sink play some sort of vigilante kind of person. I don't think she's going to be a classmate. I don't think she's going to be MJ or Jean Grey. I think she's going to be some sort of side villain that I think I've seen a lot of people talking about. So I think that that is also a possibility for this film. But guys, it's really looking like we're about to get our grounded Spider-Man film that we all really need and want. And I am so happy. I was hoping that we would get some details on the story, but they gave us almost virtually nothing. We aren't going to know officially what is going down until we see set photos this year, which, like I said before, this is the only movie that I ever would want set photos for, is to find out what the story is, unless they give it to us beforehand. But regardless, I am very happy with all of this, and it really seems like we're finally getting a grounded story. And I cannot get over how much Spider-Man stuff we got last night, because Spider-Man is the only kind of character where if we get news for it, it could change my whole day. I had a good day this whole day just because of the fact that I was thinking about the Spider-Man stuff. That was the one thing that was keeping me up the whole day, and it's just so exciting. I mean, this movie comes out in a year and a half. It starts filming later this summer. I am so excited, and I just cannot wait. This looks like they are going to do a Spider-Man story that we all want and deserve. And it really feels like Marvel probably won that fight that Sony and Marvel had between grounded story and multiverse story. Sony wanted the multiverse story, but Marvel wanted the grounded one. So it seems like they may have won that fight. So very exciting stuff. Obviously, there's going to be ties to Doomsday in the film, whether it's through a post-credit scene or an ending, whatever. It's going to happen. I mean, it makes sense. But I really hope it's like an Ant-Man and the Wasp treatment where we have our own contained story and then everything connects in the post-credit scene. Fingers crossed, that's the perfect Spider-Man film for you right there. I really hope that this happens. But regardless, guys, I am so excited for this film. I am so happy with this news, and I just cannot wait to see what we have coming next. But with all that being said, don't forget to like and subscribe. Comment down below what you guys thought of all this Spider-Man 4 news or Spider-Man Brand New Day news. And let me know in the comments down below. Stay tuned for my Beyond the Spider-Verse video. I'm going to film that right after this. That should be up later in a few seconds or a few minutes or an hour. I don't know. But with all that being said, don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.